Hello everybody, it's me, Scurry Mexican here. We're here with the review. More like SGN reviews. I'm sorry I couldn't even do the, face stufficles. But, I just kinda thought about it and I was just like, do I really want to get myself up? Do I really want to tape my camera to my tripod again? Do I really want to do that again? No, I felt lazy. Like always. And kinda strapped on time here, so I thought I'd just do a quick little commentary of reviewing the new Walking Dead episode. Episode 9, Season 4. And I'm also going to be reviewing the Lego Movie. Alright, so let's start off with The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 9. So the episode starts off with, Michonne. You can tell it's Michonne by the sword, she's just holding it. She's just like, rah! And, she's not like, rah, but I mean, she's just like, sing! She has a little sword. She's slicing stuff. Slicing and slicing and slicing and slicing. And, you kind of see Rick. He's kind of beat up, man. She's just out of it. And that's my dog in the background. If you can hear her growling. Dad, can you make her stop growling? And you can also see the governor, like, dead with like a gunshot right in his head. It's really gruesome. But also, what Michonne does to Herschel, you see Herschel's head. It's kind of just like lying there. It's going like, bah, 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 bah. And he's just sitting there and he's just going like, bah, 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 bah. And then guess what? Michonne freaking sticks her sword through his head, and it's just kind of like, no, why'd you have to show me that again? That was so emotional the first time. You don't need to do it again. So then after that, you're just kind of like, okay, Rick and Carl are kind of having this father-son issue throughout the entire episode. Carl's being a major douche, and he's just like, you can't save Laura, you didn't save Dale, you didn't save this, and you didn't save that. And, like, Rick is trying to teach him how to, be responsible in the world they live in and stuff, so he's just like, every bullet counts. And, Carl just, he thinks he's big enough to do it on his own, but little does he know, he's not big enough. He's over here like, oh, you can protect them and you can protect this. And then he's just like, he's trying to close off the door to the house they got into. And he's like, that won't, Rick is like, that won't hold. And Carl's just like, yeah, it will. Shane taught me. He's like, and I was just like, oh. He's like, you remember him? And I was just like, oh, the irony. And, whatchamacallit? Yeah, and it's just kind of like, really, Carl? And then Carl thinks he can do it on his own. He almost died twice in this freaking episode because an idiot. And he finds chocolate pudding, and I guess that's kind of the highlight of the entire episode is chocolate pudding. And then Michonne finds Rick. So I think the episode was good for the start of the mid-half season. Okay, so Lego Movie is about this little Lego named Emmett. He's a well, he's not really anti-social. He's like one of those annoying 11-year-olds kind of. He just has no friends. Yeah, my brother just looks at me whenever I say an annoying 11-year-old. So Emmett is kind of just trying to like fit in. So what he does is he gets instructions every day.
Love this song.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when we're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living your dream.
Always use a turn signal. Park between the lines. Yes. Drop off dry cleaning before noon. Read the headlines. Don't forget to smile. Always root for the local sports team.
Go sports team!
Always return a compliment. Hey, you look nice.
So do you.
Drink overpriced coffee.
There you go. That's $37.
Awesome.
To see how to fit in, the instruction says how to fit in. Do this and that. And his friends are plants and objects, and he doesn't really have any friends. Whenever he's just like, hey guys, can I join? They're just like, hey, ignore. And then whenever Emmett falls into this pit where the Craggle is, or the Craggle is crazy glue, but some of the words are scratched out, so it spells out Craggle. So, and then Morgan Freeman's in it, which makes the movie like 10 times better. I'm not even joking. 10 times when you have Morgan Freeman in a movie, it's just like hearing God's voice. That's just how amazing his voice is. Demonstration!
Titty sprinkles. I do love me some titty sprinkles. In the morning, I like to put titty sprinkles on my pancakes. And when my friends aren't looking, I like to snort 'em up my nose. It doesn't matter what color. Blue, green, red, purple. I even like rainbow-colored titty sprinkles. I've even taken a bath in titty sprinkles. It's hard to wash off, though. But why would you want to? Everybody wants to smell like titty sprinkles. That's the good stuff.
Okay. So yeah, Emmett is trying to fit in. And once the good cop, bad cop catches him, he's just like, here, you can ask all my friends, I'm not bad. And then whenever they go interview everybody else, they're just like, Emmett, oh yeah, he's on no life, he's a loser. And then he's just sad, and you're just like, oh, I feel bad for little Lego.
And dumb, Master Builder.
No, I master builder.
Oh, so you've never heard of the prophecy?
No,
Or the special?
No,
You're a liar. Look here.
Look, I watch a lot of cop shows on TV. Isn't there supposed to also be a... Isn't there supposed to be a good cop?
Oh, yes, but we're not done yet.
Hi, buddy. I'm your friendly neighborhood police officer. Would you like a glass of water?
Yeah, actually. That's...
Too bad.
But you know, he's trying to he's a master builder, and then so he's trying to prove himself to be the master builder. But you know, he's having some difficulties and stuff. Will Ferrell is in the movie. It also makes it a good movie. Liam Neeson and stuff like that. And there's this annoying song. I mean, I don't want to call it annoying. It's good when you first hear it, but then after your little brother starts singing it for like countless and countless amount of hours, you start to want to stab yourself. Here, I'll play it for you. Just a quick clip.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we're living our dream. Everything is better when we stick together. Side by side, you and I gonna win forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you, you're like me. We're all working in harmony. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we're living our dreams.
So, in the end, the Lego Movie and The Walking Dead were both two good freaking things this week. Went to go see the Lego Movie the same day as the Walking Dead premiere, so I was really excited. I definitely. Oh, wait, before I actually end this, I didn't even give my rating. I'm so stupid. Okay, so my rating for both is The Walking Dead. I give it a 8 out of 10 only because it was not as hyped up as it expected it to be, you know. It wasn't as good as it was hyped up to be, you know. Even though it was still a really good episode, it just I got kind of hate the hype around it. And the Lego Movie, I give it a 10 or 9 out of 10. It's so good, but sometimes the parts are kind of like long and boringish. Only on 2 parts of that movie, only on 2 parts, and I don't want to give out any spoilers. So I definitely recommend either start watching The Walking Dead and start trying to catch up, and then go watch the Lego Movie. Just go watch it. Take your kids, take your wife, take your girlfriend. I don't care if you're like 20. You have to see that movie. Same with The Walking Dead. Nicholas, I can't hear you. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching SGN Reviews, The Walking Dead, Season 4, Episode 9, and the Lego Movie. We'll see you guys later. Oh wait, if you guys enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe to Become a Geek. See you guys later.